Good morning, this is Kasturi Day. Today I'm going to start with the chemistry chapter, matter, according to ICSE syllabus, class 8. Okay. Physics question answers, the last chapter, that is the electricity chapter, is still left. I'll upload as soon as possible. I'm started to upload now. Today is matter. Okay. So first we come to the introduction of matter. We have studied from in class 7 that matter is anything that occupies space, has mass and can be perceived by our senses. Okay. Now we'll continue with that matter only. Okay. So chemistry is a subject that is concerned with the study of matter with respect to its composition and structure and the changes which takes place in composition and structure of matter. So chemistry is the subject, is the science which studies the matter, okay, with respect to its composition and the structure and the changes which takes place in the composition and structure of matter. It also studies, that is chemistry also studies the causes that produce these changes. Okay, the causes which are producing the changes in this matter, that is also studied in chemistry, and the changes in the energy which are followed by the changes in the of matter, the composition matter, the changes which appears in the composition of matter, and due to that changes some energy is produced or it is absorbed, that is also studied in chemistry. Okay. Now this matter, it is believed by that Greek philosophers, they believed, that is Greek philosophers believed that all kinds of matter are made up of fire, water, air and earth. Okay, now ancient philosophers, they believe that all kinds of matter are made up of 5 elements. So Greek philosophers, they believe that they are made up of 4 elements. Matter is made up of 4 elements, that is fire, water, air and earth. But ancient philosophers, they believe that matter are made up of 5 elements, that is sky, air, fire, water and earth. Now Maharshi Kannada, an Indian philosopher, was perhaps the first to suggest that matter is made up of very tiny particles which is known as Anu. Okay, he was perhaps the first person, that is Maharishi Kannada, an Indian philosopher. He was the first person to suggest that matter is made up of very tiny particles called Anu, or we can call molecules, okay, which is formed by further smaller particles called Paramanu. Okay, so Paramanu are smaller than Anu, that is the thing here, it is told that, okay, and these Anu are made up of further smaller particles known as Paramanu, or you can call atom, which is the name suggested by a Greek thinker, Democritus. Okay. Later on, John Dalton also suggested that all kinds of matter are made up of extremely smaller particles called atoms. Now, therefore, an atom is the smallest particle of matter that exhibits all the properties of the matter. Okay, it is the smallest particle of the matter that exhibits all the properties of that matter. These atoms cannot exist freely. The atoms cannot exist freely independently. Okay, so they need to combine with each other to form the molecules to exist freely. Now, both atoms and molecules are very minute particles and cannot be seen through naked eye. Okay, but the number of particles of matter can be very large. Number can be large, but their size, but particular atom or particular molecule, the size of the particular atom or molecule, that is very, very, very small and cannot be seen through naked eye. Okay, a drop of water contains 10 to the power 21 particles. So see how many number of particles are present in one drop of water. And so that one drop of water, you know, that is very small, and that contains so many number of particles. So those particle size should be very small. Okay, so that small number of particles that cannot be seen through the naked eye. Next, we come to characteristics of matter. Particles of matter are very small. They have interparticle space between them. Okay. and they are in constant random motion, and they attract each other. Okay, so particles of matter are very small. Okay, see from the first picture, this you can see that all the beakers, there are 5 beakers which contains 100 ml of water, and in that 100 ml of water, 1 teaspoon of we take a beaker which is 100 ml of water, and then one second beaker we are adding 1 teaspoon of potassium permanganate. Okay, and now from that we stir that potassium permanganate in that beaker, second beaker. It becomes purple in color. Now we take that is pink in color, you can say, and then we take 10 ml of that solution, of the second beaker solution, and put it into the third beaker. Okay, and then again stir it. Then from the third beaker we take 10 ml of water, 10 ml of that solution, and then put it into the fourth beaker. And in the same way we do it in the fifth beaker. We will see the color generally fades up. Okay, but we can recognize that there are some particles of the matter, that is potassium permanganate, is present in every beaker. Not the first one. First one we have taken the color, that means the sample one, that is water, is there. Okay, plain water. Okay, so we transfer, see the color fades away, but the particles are there. Okay, but we cannot see the particles. So the particles are very, very small. Now in the second case, see, they have interparticle space between them. Second picture. In the second picture, we take a 100 ml of beaker, and we take 50 ml of the water, and in which we add 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, then we stir it, but we will see that the water level does not rise above the 50 ml mark. Why? Because the salt particles have come in between the particles of water. That is, therefore, that suggests that the particles, the matter has interparticle space between them. Okay. Next is the particles, they are in constant random motion. See, in the third picture, we can see that we take a beaker and we give full of water, that is, we fill a beaker with water and put some potassium permanganate into it. We will see after some time that the potassium permanganate generally, that color is that is pink color. We will see it is spreading through the whole water inside the beaker. Okay, that means the particles of potassium permanganate are in constant random motion, and that's why it is getting, without stirring. If we don't stir at all, then also we will see that slowly that whole water becomes pink. Okay, that means particles inside the beaker, they are in constant random motion. Okay, now they attract each other. Fourth point is they attract each other. See, it is very easy to break. If we break a piece of chalk, it's very easy. We can just break the chalk. But if we want to break a metal, it's very tough. We have to force it. Even if we break a piece of coal, that is also, we have to exert much force to break that coal. So this all suggests that the particles of matter, they attract each other. We have to apply some force to separate the particles from each other. Okay. Next is material. Now, it is a particular kind of matter. Material is a particular kind of matter. For example, wood, water, marble, etc. These are all materials. There are two kinds of materials. That is, one is homogeneous, another is heterogeneous material. Now, homogeneous material are those which have same composition and same properties throughout the mixture, throughout the material. For example, pure water, pure salt, common salt, these all materials, they have the composition and the properties are same throughout. Then heterogeneous. Heterogeneous is a material which have different compositions and different properties in the different parts of the material. Okay, like a marble rock which has red and gray grains. Okay, red and gray grains, which you can see from the picture. Some gray spots and some red spots are there. So both the grains are present in that marble. So this is a heterogeneous material. From the above picture, first picture, you can see the heterogeneous mixture which has water and something which is white, some object or some material is present inside that glass. Okay, therefore it's not mixing up. That's one. It heterogeneous. Then homogeneous is total solution, total substance which is present in the glass is totally same. So the proportion and the composition is throughout is the same. Okay. Next we come to a substance. Now homogeneous material, that is made up of only one kind of atom or molecule such that its composition remains the same throughout. That is, for example, sodium chloride, okay, is a substance because it has 23 parts of sodium and 35.5 parts of chlorine, 5 parts of 35.5 parts of chlorine by weight in its composition. Okay, pure water, pure gold, pure silver, pure alcohol, all of these are substances. See from the picture, first one is gold, which is pure one. Okay, so it is composition is homogeneous composition and therefore it's a substance. Then the second picture, that is the silver one, that is also pure silver. Then third picture is pure water, and next one, fourth one, is pure alcohol. Okay, so I'll stop here. I'll continue with the rest of the chapter in my next video. Probably in my next video, I'll give the question answers of this physics chapter which is left behind of class 8 syllabus. Okay, and next will be this do you know video, and then there will be this one chemistry chapter. I'll continue with that. Okay, so I want to finish this physics along with this chemistry chapter. I thought of completing this physics and then start with chemistry, but some people are requesting to do with this upload these videos of chemistry, so I'll continue with this, start with this. That's why I've started today with the chemistry, and physics I will be doing it along with this videos. Okay, so thank you for watching, and do subscribe and do comment and also press the like button. Okay, thank you for watching.